Over the past 3 years, Missy, you guys have had more success against Maya Brady than anybody, including this weekend. What, if anything, was different today where she was able to come through for them in those spots?
I mean, she had one big hit, and she had two small infield hits. Sometimes it's just the way it goes.
In terms of your team and, some more runners left on base, do you just hope at this point all you can do is just kind of bank that experience and hope that you're more comfortable next time and come through next time?
Yeah, we need to cash in. Like we had opportunity all weekend. We just need to cash in. We didn't cash in enough.
You guys have now faced the absolute meat of your order, or your schedule. The rest of the season is going to be very manageable. Obviously, you guys are looking at it, faceless opponents every week, but outside in, I'm going to say you guys have the potential to go the rest of the way without any hiccups. Is there any solace you can take from being so close in these games? Or these are just lessons learned? The team, what's the mindset of the team now?
I think big picture, the competition that we faced, the type of pitching we faced, offenses that we faced will go a long, long way for us. This right now, this hurts because we wanted to come in and take this series, and we had opportunity to take it. Big picture, what does it do for us? It does big things for us. It just doesn't feel that way right now.
Because of how matter of fact you've been about that, Missy, and you guys have talked all season about postseason mentality. Mm-hmm. Well, the last 3 weekends, then you would have been sent home. You would have lost the Super. That would have been it. How much, we could talk about it. I'm sure you talked about it quite a bit just today, but eventually it's just got to be execution. It's got to be about being about it and getting there like you talk about and clutching up and making these things happen. Because otherwise, if this happens in May, it's over. How do you get that across beyond expressing it? Like, how do you get the execution, I guess? And I guess, of course, if you had the answer, you'd be doing it. But how do you try to do it again and get that execution?
No, I think you just have to keep going after it. I mean, you just have to keep going after it. I think we will, for sure. What's great is that we've had some missed opportunities, but two, what it allows us to do is see how we need to grow from it. And the good thing is that we're not in May, so we still have time. That's what I think about. Is it stings, but I look at it. It stings now, and it's going to be good for us and prepare us for later. So
the team had talked about in the offseason, they were doing a lot of not just the physical work, but the mental preparation, reading a lot of books, preparing for the struggle that the Pac-12 season in particular, the schedule was going to provide. Do you think that's going to benefit them now? Because, like you said, this really does sting. But, do you think those learnings that they had are going to help them move forward?
Yeah, I think everything we're doing is definitely going to benefit. You could look at us last year, and in these series, we didn't win one game. And there was times where we weren't in the game. So, we're winning. We've won one of each series, and we've been in every game. It's just understanding how to finish it. And like I said, what I love is that we still have a lot of pack left. And what this team is doing, it's different than what we've done before. So I trust these guys. I know these guys are going to get it done. And I know, like I said, sometimes right now in the present, you don't get exactly what you want. To me, what it does is it forces your hand a little bit, and it gets you to get what you want for later. And that's what I think is going to happen with us.
We focused a lot on the hitting the last couple of days with the runners left on, but what do you make of the pitching performances from the staff, each of the last couple of days? What you liked, maybe didn't like?
Yeah. I think just in all areas, you saw signs of greatness, and then you saw signs where we let things, slip away a little bit. So it's about being able to do the stuff that we need to do over and over again, 3 games straight.
On the hitting side, from a situational standpoint, Missy, were there any spots today that? Because I realize, I'm pulling up all the splits by way of runners on or runners in scoring position, or 2 out runners in scoring position, all the numbers that you're playing into, and you weren't quite getting the outcomes. Were there any that you look at and go, you weren't happy with someone's plan of attack necessarily than just the result? Was there anyone's plan that you didn't like, or was it just, all right, the results just weren't there?
Yeah, I just think the results weren't there. I felt like these guys, their plans, I think they understand what their plans are. I just think we just weren't getting some of our results. or we hit some balls, right at people too. So that's another thing. We've had some balls, that are hit right at people, that if they fall, it changes. So, but that's sports. That's sports.